Another incredible pasuk. The pasuk says, "Lo yachu dabroi l'shalom." The brothers were not able to speak to Yosef with shalom. Simple reason is because Yosef was bringing a negative report about them to their father, Yaakov. So they couldn't speak to him in a shalomdik way. That's the simple meaning. But there's another interesting thing that comes out over here, which is really amazing. The simple meaning of lo yachu is they were not able to speak to him. But the Onkelos translates it as they didn't want to speak to him with shalom. That's a strange thing. How can Onkelos change the simple meaning of the pasuk, which is lo yachu, to load savon, they didn't want to? Where do you see that? Listen to this incredible idea. When you don't want, then you can't. Onkelos is not changing the meaning of the pasuk. He's saying the reason that they couldn't speak to him with shalom is because they didn't want to. It's not like a little kid. A little kid says to his father, Dad, I can't do this. I can't. The father says, no, it's not that you can't. You can, you just don't want to. It's not like that. It's because they didn't want to speak to him with shalom, they actually lost their ability. Desire changes your ability. If you have a very strong desire to do something, then very often Hashem will give you the ability to do it. Of course, there's limitations. If I have a very strong desire to fly without a plane, it's not really going to happen. But simply speaking, in general, it does work that way, that if I have a very strong desire to do something, if you want to go in a certain way, Hashem's going to help you do that. You build up a strong desire for it. On the other hand, if my desire is something negative, if I want to see the negative in situations, I want to see the negative in people, I'm going to see more. Hashem says, listen, you want to see the negative, I'll show you the negative. You may be in a wonderful situation, but I'll show you all kinds of negative in the world. Hashem helps you to go in the way that you really have a ratzon and desire. So if my desire is, I don't want to speak to those people, I don't want to speak to that person, then I eventually lose my ability to speak to them. That's exactly what's going on here. So we have to be extremely careful to make sure that we build up the right desires for the right things, even if we think right now, listen, I can't do it. But your desire is going to actually cause ability. And your lack of desire, because I don't want, is actually going to stunt your ability. A critically important thing in everything in life.